Okay, let's do this. In case you haven't heard, Disney has announced that they are going to be having a female Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. And and being a huge Silver Surfer fanboy, I thought I'd offer my perspective, which I'm sure is going to be different from everybody else's, in regards to this. Now, before we get started, I'm sure everybody who's talking about this are all claiming and all establishing, oh, they're huge Silver Surfer fanboys. But I wanted to actually establish how much of a Silver Surfer fanboy that I am, so that you know where I'm coming from. And I tried to figure out, how can I do this? And I came up with an idea. If you were to ask me you know what? Screw that. If you were to ask me, not just what is my favorite comic book movie, but if you were to ask me, what is my favorite movie of all time? It's this one. Rise of the Silver Surfer. What? How can that be? That movie sucked. Yes, it did, actually. But for all of you fake comic book fanboys, all of you who identify as comic book fanboys, let me explain how an actual comic book fanboy works. You see, yes, this movie sucks, except it's the only movie that has the Silver Surfer in it and has a somewhat decent portrayal of him. But even if it didn't, here's the thing: it's the only movie that has the Silver Surfer in the cast. Now, here's how being an actual comic book fanboy works. It doesn't matter how bad the movie is, as long as it has your favorite superhero in it. Guess what? It's your favorite superhero movie. Now, for those of you who love Batman or who love Superman or love Spider-Man or Iron Man, here's the thing. You got a bunch of movies to choose from. You got so many movies to choose from. You can go, oh, which Batman movie has the best portrayal of, Bruce Wayne, or which Superman movie has the best portrayal of Clark Kent. I don't have that option. I only got the one choice. So by default, it's my favorite movie based on the fact that it has my favorite superhero comic. I am willing, for those of you who don't understand what I'm trying to get across, I am willing to establish that this movie is my favorite movie of all time based solely on the fact that it has the Silver Surfer in it. You get that? Okay. Now that that's out of the way, here's the thing. It was really hard to try and make a video giving my thoughts on this information without calling out all of the bullshit, fake outrage over this issue. And I realized what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making two videos. One video explaining my thoughts on this situation, and another video calling out the absolute fake bullshit outrage of you fake bullshit comic book fanboys pretending to actually give a rat's ass, which is what I really want to do more than anything. But I also want to provide, because the people who know me know that I am a huge Silver Surfer fanboy, and they're curious to see what I have to say in regards to this. So for this video, I'm gonna try my best. No guarantees. I'm gonna try my best to keep it focused on my thoughts and my viewpoint in regards to this news about the Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. And here's the funny thing. If you were to ask me, if this were to have happened 10 years ago, when I actually gave a rat's ass about what happened in the MCU, I'd have been pissed. Except I'm disappointed. Maybe I'm disappointed, but asking me if I'm pissed on the fact that they're screwing over the Silver Surfer is like, why would I be surprised? Oh my God, the MCU is screwing over the Silver Surfer. Color me shocked. What? The same MCU that screwed over the Thor character? The same MCU that screwed over the Hulk character? The same MCU that screwed over Namor? The same MCU that screwed over harshly the Black Panther? Screwed over the Black Panther beyond any salvation. The same MCU that screwed over Warlock. The same MCU that screwed over Thanos. The same MCU that screwed over Scarlet Witch. I can keep going. Oh my God, the MCU that has a track record of constantly screwing over its characters. Oh my God, I'm supposed to be shocked that the MCU is doing it again. And you guys who act, again, I'm trying not to call out the bullshit fake outrage over this, but it's going to seep in. Those of you who are pretending that this is a shocking development, that you're, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing it. Have you not been watching the MCU for the last 10 plus years, you morons? No, of course the MCU is going to screwing over the Silver Surfer. Hell, they're going to screw over the Fantastic Four, guaranteed. So no, I'm not shocked. It's an expectation. But you want to know what my initial reaction was to all this? When the first rumors came out that there was going to be a female Silver Surfer, I was actually relieved. Believe it or not, I was relieved. You know why? Because I was going, please, for the love of God, do not have that shit-stained Dan Slott's version of the Silver Surfer in this movie. That was why I was relieved. Because the rumor was there was going to be a female Silver Surfer, I went, oh my God, at least it's not that shit-stained Dan Slott's, it's not going to be that shit-stained Dan Slott's version of the Silver Surfer. Because if it's a choice between a female Silver Surfer from an alternate universe that has barely any connection to the Silver Surfer character, or Dan Slott, or that shit-stained Dan Slott's bullshit version of the Silver Surfer, I'll pick a gender-swapped Silver Surfer from an alternate universe, without any problem. You have to understand how much I hate that shit-stained Dan Slott's version of the Silver Surfer. I have collected every goddamn issue with the Silver Surfer on it. I have an issue of the Avengers comic. I have an issue to explain how much I am so into the Silver Surfer. I can't remember which issue, but it's an early issue of the Avengers comic, where it's an issue about who's going to be the next Avenger, and it's a square box with about I think like 12 different headshots of various comic book characters. One of the headshots is the Silver Surfer. He does not appear in the comic at all. He's just simply on the cover and a headshot. I own that comic. That is how much I've collected and am such a fan of the Silver Surfer. I will buy a comic book that just has a headshot of him on the cover. Okay? I do not own any issues of the Silver Surfer penned by that shit-stained Dan Slott. I bought the first two issues, and I tried, for the love of God, I tried to make it through that piece of shit iteration of the Silver Surfer. That shit-stained Dan Slott made such a bullshit, useless, crappy-ass version of the Silver Surfer. Those are the only Silver Surfer. I can no longer make the claim that I own every Silver Surfer issue, because I do not have any issues written by that shit-stained Dan Slott. In fact, the two Silver Surfer issues that I did buy, I ripped up and I threw in the garbage. So, for those of you who are going, oh, what do you think over the fact that there's a female Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four? Given a choice between that or the shit-stained version of that shit-stained Dan Slott's version of Silver Surfer, I'll take the bitch. I'll take the bitch. I don't really care. Now, let's say that wasn't the option. Let's say the option was an actual proper version of the Silver Surfer. Am I disappointed? Yes. I am disappointed that they are not going to have the actual Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. But again, like I said, it's the MCU. Even if they did have the main Silver Surfer, remember, this is the same studio that screwed over the Hulk, screwed over Thor, screwed over Black Panther, screwed over Warlock, screwed over, a dozen other characters. Did you honestly think that I was going to go, oh, wow, they're going to make a decent version of the Silver Surfer? What are you, stupid? Even if they had the main Silver Surfer, who wants to lay money? Who wants to lay money that they would have screwed him over anyway? That they were going to do a proper Silver Surfer? No, they weren't. The idea of the current state, again, if the MCU had introduced the Fantastic Four and the Silver Surfer 10 plus years ago, when it was actually a chance that they weren't going to screw it up so bad, sure. Now, the hell do I give a rat's ass what they do? The hell do I give a rat's ass? Oh my God, I'm supposed to be upset that the MCU didn't ruin the main Silver Surfer character? Oh no, what do I do? You're all acting as if the upcoming Fantastic Four movie was going to be good. It's going to be good. You're acting as though the upcoming Fantastic Four movie is actually going to do the Silver Surfer properly. What are you, stupid? Of course not. I'm actually grateful that they're not having the main Silver Surfer in it. But guys, guess what? They would just piss me off. Do you honestly think that they're, considering how much of the bullshit stupid I've been pointing out in these goddamn comic book movies for the last couple of years, you don't think I'm going to tear apart the upcoming Fantastic Four movie? You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. But by default, you have to try to understand. It's gotten to the point now where by default, I go into a comic book movie with the expectation that it's going to suck. Because that's what they do. By default, they all suck. Because it's the MCU and they suck at what they're doing. So stop acting surprised when they do something stupid, like incorporate a gender-swapped alternate universe Silver Surfer. At this point, you shouldn't be pissed. You should be going, of course they're doing that. You should be surprised when they don't do something dumbass stupid, like have a gender-swapped alternate universe Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. Like, come on, seriously. But here's the thing. So they got a gender-swapped alternate universe Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. So what? I've already got my Silver Surfer movie. I'm good. I'm done. Like I said, the movie sucks, but at least it's a half decent portrayal of the Silver Surfer. So I don't care. They can do it. The MCU can do whatever the hell they want with that alternate universe gender swap Silver Surfer. Couldn't care less because I already got my Silver Surfer. This is my Silver Surfer. Okay, I'm gonna watch the Fantastic Four movie because I watch every comic book movie. I'm gonna watch that movie, see that Shalla-Bal version of the Silver Surfer, and I'm just gonna go, what do I care? Not my Silver Surfer. It's not. Because here's the thing. It's not. This Shalla-Bal Silver Surfer is so far removed from the actual Silver Surfer. Any resemblance to Silver Surfer is a coincidence, because it's not Silver Surfer. It's so not the Silver Surfer that I can actually distance myself from it and not give a rat's ass, because it's a character from Universe X, and you have to understand, in Universe X, I know there's going to be a bit of a rant. I apologize. In Universe X, there's already a Norrin Rad who's the Silver Surfer. So it's not that Shalla-Bal in Universe X is replacing Norrin Rad as the Silver Surfer. There's already a Norrin Rad as the Silver Surfer. Shalla-Bal is... Shalla-Bal is given the powers of the Silver Surfer by Franklin Richards, who makes himself Galactus. I'm not getting into the story arc. It's whatever. It's ridiculous. And he just simply grants Shalla-Bal the powers of the Silver Surfer. He doesn't even have it that the Silver Surfer dies and goes, oh, Shalla-Bal, I'll make you the replacement. She's not even classified as the Silver Surfer in the comic that they're basing it on. So try to understand. They have a character, okay, from an alternate universe who simply has the same powers as the Silver Surfer, given to her by not even Galactus. Okay, so it's not the Silver Surfer. It's not. The MCU can call this Shalla-Bal character the Silver Surfer all they want. It don't mean shit. Again, this is the same MCU that can call Shuri the Black Panther all they want. They can call Shuri the Black Panther all they want. Guess what? Shuri ain't the Black Panther. Okay? It's not how it works. This is the same MCU that can call whatever that person was, Namor all they want. That's not Namor. They can call whatever they wanted to call Vision. It's not Vision. Ego and Star-Lord and the Guardians of the Galaxy, they can call Ego, that's Ego all they want. It ain't Ego. This is a studio. The MCU takes characters from the comics and uses their name and goes, we're just going to make our own version of that character, but we're going to use the same name. Taskmaster. That wasn't Taskmaster in the goddamn movie, but they called her Taskmaster because they felt like it. But they made an entirely different character. Scarlet Witch. That's not Scarlet. I hate to break it to you, but the Scarlet Witch that's in the MCU is not the same Scarlet Witch that's in the comic books. They just simply go, oh, we're just going to dress her in red every once in a while, and we're going to call her Scarlet Witch, but we're going to give her whatever powers we want. This is how the MCU works. This is how the MCU has been working for a long time. They just take characters from the comic books, use their name, use some concept of the character, and then make their own version of the character anyway. Well, that's what they're doing with Silver Surfer. And it's like, I hate to break it to you, but again? Oh my God, I'm shocked. I'm shocked, really, I am. I mean, look at me. They could have had, again, here's the thing. They wanted to do a female Herald. Fine. They had Nova. But for some reason, they didn't want Nova. Don't know why. Don't care. Because guess what? They would have screwed up Nova anyway. No matter which Herald they use, I know by default they're going to screw it up. So, in a way, I was lucky. I'm lucky being a Silver Surfer fanboy because for what? God, at least what, 15 years now at least? They never had a chance, the MCU never had a chance to screw over my favorite character. Now, they still don't have they're still not screwing over my favorite character because they can call that Shalla-Bal character the Silver Surfer all they want. You want to know? I know that's not the Silver Surfer. That's not a gender-swapped Norrin Rad. It's not a gender-swapped Silver Surfer. It's not. It's some nothing character from an alternate universe. And it's like, you know what? Thank you, Disney, for not touching my Silver Surfer. Thank you for not touching it. Because God knows how pissed I would be on how you were going to screw over my favorite character. This movie had some issues with the Silver Surfer, but hey, it was at least half decent. Guaranteed, the MCU is going to screw over the Silver Surfer like they've been screwing over everybody else. I'm not even a Warlock fanboy, and I got pissed how they screwed over Warlock. I'm not even that big of a Hulk fanboy, and I got pissed how they screwed over the Hulk. I'm not even that big of a Black Panther fanboy, and I was pissed over how they screwed over the Black Panther. Could you imagine the rant I'm going to have if they screw over my favorite comic book character? Give me a break. Please, Disney, thank you for not actually touching the Silver Surfer and using some bullshit nothing replacement. So that way, you're not actually touching the Silver Surfer. You're not. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this fake Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. It's not the Silver Surfer. So I don't give a shit. I'm grateful. Especially considering the option could have been that shit-stained Dan Slott's version. Then I would have got. If you want to see me rant and get pissed off, if the MCU had established that they were going to incorporate that shit-stained Dan Slott Silver Surfer, then I would have been pissed. Then I would have goddamn burned down the goddamn movie theater. Then I'd have been pissed. But luckily for me, they're not. They're not doing Dan Slott's, that shit-stained Dan Slott's Silver Surfer. So to be quite honest, I'm kind of grateful. So, again, I'm disappointed that they're not doing the actual Silver Surfer and that there's not another movie with the Silver Surfer in it. But the reason I'm not so upset is because I had heard, and I'm hoping this is true, that they are going to be doing a Silver Surfer movie along the lines of the Werewolf by Night movie, where it's like a little standalone, little hour and a half little movie type thing. And if they're going to do that, then that's fine. I got that to look. That's the Silver Surfer I'm looking forward to. This imitation fake Silver Surfer that they're bringing in, it's not the Silver Surfer. It's not. To give a comparison, for those of you who are going, oh yeah, they can call Shuri the Black Panther all they want. Are all of you Black Panther fanboys acknowledging that Shuri is the Black Panther? No. For all of you who are Hulk fanboys, are you all acknowledging that lame pissant Professor Hulk is the Hulk? No. You're writing it. You wrote him off. All of you Hulk fans have already written off Professor Hulk. All of you Thor fans, are you acknowledging that pissant version of the Thor is actually Thor? No, you've written him off. Because that's how it works now with the MCU. They take it. Well, what's oh shoot? What's that? The line? You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself or become the villain. With the MCU, you die off the actual character, or you live long enough to have your character screwed over. That's how it works in the MCU. Like I said, if you had asked me if this was coming out, if this Fantastic Four movie was coming out 10 years ago, when I actually gave a shit what the MCU did and I actually cared about the movies, yes, I'd have been disappointed and I would have been upset that they're not incorporating the actual Silver Surfer. But it's 2024. And I've already gone through the bullshit stupid of the MCU. And it's like, oh my God, I dodged the bullet. I dodged the bullet because now the MCU it doesn't have a chance to screw over my favorite character. I dodged the bullet. It's when the MCU actually incorporates the Silver Surfer, then we got a problem. Because God knows it's going to be a shit version of the character. And God help Disney if they use that shit-stained Dan Slott's version of the Silver Surfer. I'll tell you that right now. Anyway. There's my perspective and my thoughts on this fake Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. And by the way, I don't even care because I don't even like the Fantastic Four. The only reason I'd even watch it is because it's got the Silver Surfer in it. Why the hell do you think I watched this movie? You think I watched this movie because the iteration of the Fantastic Four was so amazing? Of course not. Hell, I don't even own Fantastic Four comic books unless it has the Silver Surfer in it. The only Fantastic Four comics I own are ones that have the Silver Surfer appearance, Galactus, any of the other Heralds, and a bunch of the Doctor Doom story arcs and appearances. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't care about the Fantastic Four. The upcoming Fantastic Four movie could suck rocks. The idea of the upcoming Fantastic Four movie is going to suck. Because guess what? They've already done the Fantastic Four movie, technically 4 times. They've already done 4 Fantastic Four movies. Guess what? They all sucked. It's the Fantastic Four. Of course it's going to suck. Anyway. Sorry, I'm rambling. Let me take a breath here. Yeah, I don't care. I have no more skin in the game. I've stopped having skin in the game when it comes to the MCU. I have no faith in their movies. I have no faith in their portrayal of the characters because for the last 10 plus, 15 plus years, they've been screwing them over, and I had to sit and take it. I don't care anymore. I really don't. And like I said, it's not the actual Silver Surfer, so there's nothing for me to care about. Being an actual Silver Surfer fanboy, the MCU is telling me, yeah, we're going to give you an alternate universe Silver Surfer that is barely connected to the Silver Surfer character. It's like, oh, okay. Thank you for not touching my actual favorite comic book character, MCU. Thank you. I know. I'm not ranting and raving about, oh my God, how can the MCU do this? How could the MCU once again screw up? How could the MCU... I'm sorry I'm not giving you any fake outrage and fake bullshit pretending I got my panties in a twist over something. But again, unlike everybody else bitching and complaining, I'm an actual Silver Surfer fanboy. So I'm not too worried about them not making a movie that doesn't actually have the Silver Surfer in the guy. Because again, this Shalla-Bal character is not replacing the Silver Surfer. You could literally have this Shalla-Bal character in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie, and guess what? You could still incorporate the main Silver Surfer. Seriously. For all of you bitching and complaining, for all of you pretending you're outraged, why could they introduce this Shalla-Bal character from an alternate universe? Why can they not still incorporate and still add the main Silver Surfer? Well, they can. Okay, so then what's the problem? You see, you're all pretending, and again, I can't talk about the bullshit stupid of this without calling out the fake outrage of all of these people pretending that they give a rat's ass. For all of you bitching and complaining about, oh my God, that they're doing this, she's not replacing the Silver Surfer. She's not. She's just an alternate universe character. You know, kind of like in the Multiverse of Madness movie, where they had an alternate universe Reed Richards, where they had an alternate universe Black Bolt. So what? The Black Bolt that was in that alternate universe, because that Black Bolt was killed, then that means they cannot actually have the main MCU or the main Marvel Black Bolt ever again. Well, of course not, because it's an alternate universe Black Bolt that they killed off. They killed off an alternate universe Reed Richards, and yet they're still having a Fantastic Four movie. Because they used an alternate universe Reed Richards, who they killed off. Okay, so in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie, they have an alternate universe Silver Surfer that they can kill off at any time and still be able to incorporate the main Silver Surfer. So again, what am I supposed to be upset over? Those of you bitching and complaining, going, oh my God, they incorporated an alternate universe Silver Surfer, and that's now the Silver Surfer, would be the equivalent of going, in Multiverse of Madness, they incorporated an alternate universe Reed Richards, they killed off the alternate universe Reed Richards, which means now they'll never have Reed Richards again. Do you understand? You understand how stupid that is? So just as how stupid you pretending that them killing off an alternate universe Reed Richards means that they can no longer have the main Reed Richards is the equivalent of going, oh my God, they're introducing an alternate universe Silver Surfer, but that suddenly means that she's now the Silver Surfer. No, it doesn't. It just means that she's an alternate universe Silver Surfer, which means they can actually kill her, and it won't mean anything. because they could still introduce the main Silver Surfer. Like seriously, guys. Like, I know critical thinking skills is beyond your ability, and you all make your money off of fake outrage and bitching and whining. But for the love of God, spend 10 seconds to think about it. But again, it's not like your audience gives a shit. All your audience cares about is you bitching and whining and complaining and you howling at the moon. Anyway, I already spent more than enough time dealing with this dumbass issue. It's a nothing issue. It really is. It's a nothing issue. Quite literally, the more I think about it, and the more I think about it, the less I give a rat's ass. I really don't. Anyway, go back to your regularly scheduled fake outrage and wailing and gnashing of teeth and rendering of cloth, because that's apparently what you all like. All of you fake fanboys, all of those of you who identify as comic book fans, all you care about is watching people pretend that they're outraged and, the wailing and gnashing of teeth. You're not getting that from me. Sorry to disappoint you, but unfortunately, I'm going to actually give you an actual reaction from an actual Silver Surfer fanboy. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm done. Because I still got to make that other video calling out the fake outrage by these fake fanboys, pretending they care, pretending they know what they're talking about, and establishing how they have... because again, I'm going to establish how it's fake outrage from fake comic book fanboys, because their bitching and complaining has absolutely no credibility. It has zero credibility. And I'll explain it. I'll explain it in the other video, because otherwise I'll just start ranting about it now if I don't shut up. So yeah, I'll see you in my other video covering the fake outrage by fake fanboys over this fake Silver Surfer, to be quite honest. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm out of here. See ya.